Minutes here. You'll be standing a lot during this, but right now you can just sit if you have a chair. Sorry, you all, but enjoy the sun out there on that side. We really thank you for being here today for the dedication of this monument. A year ago on this same day, World War II veteran Vern Mertz gave a speech, and he announced at that speech at the Memorial Gardens that we had a plan to put together a veterans monument for Estes Park. And look where we are today, just 1 year later exactly. Right, thank you.
This is his birthday today too.
That vision is now a reality. What is truly amazing about this monument is that it was built nearly entirely by contributions from you all, citizens of Estes Park and our Estes Valley. Our fundraising efforts were a huge success, and we're going to continue receiving funds until December 1st. So if there's anybody that wants to be a part of this still, we'll be glad to have you join us in that effort until that date. But I'd like all of you to give another round of applause to each other for this bringing this monument to life, okay? We really hope that in years to come that this monument will be a place where we can do other observances and celebrations. Today's ceremony not only celebrates our veterans, but it also celebrates Vern Mertz's vision and those that helped to bring it to reality. In addition, today's program helps to remind us and educate us about some of our most enduring values of being an American. Now I would ask you to stand. We're going to ask Scout Troop 10 and Post 119. Our hand salute when our flag passes by, when we sing the Star Spangled Banner, or when we pledge allegiance to the flag. This is so that everyone near you can recognize that you are one of the small number of people in our country who came forward to defend our freedoms and those of our allies. Honor Guard, post the color.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everlasting God, whose greatness has been witnessed throughout the history of our republic, we stand in awe of your power and might. In humble adoration, we praise your holy name. By your infinite wisdom, you have guided our ancestors in good times as well as bad. You have ordered their lives in times of peace and through periods when the world erupted in war. By their perseverance, we continue to know the mercy and your grace. Now we call upon you to continue to direct our steps and to order our lives, that they may be dedicated to your praise and glory. We are gathered now in this place, a place we would set aside to honor the men and women of our armed forces, men and women who, in giving of themselves, have endured separation from family and friends, have given of their time and skills, have placed freedom for others over their own safety. In the performance of their duties, some have paid the price of the loss of bodily members. Some have given their all, even their very lives, to the call to service. To all of these brave individuals, we owe much gratitude. Today, in their honor, we now dedicate this monument, crafted by human hands with love, as tributes to all who have answered the call to duty as members of our military forces, both for today and in days gone by. With this monument, we renew our commitment to never take for granted the unmentionable actions that have been necessary in the pursuit of freedom. See in our hearts today, O God, our desire to give thanks for those whose actions are too often left unappreciated. May this place, these monuments and words, be a reminder of the sacrifices that have been made and will be made in order that future generations of our fellow citizens may continue to enjoy your gifts of life, liberty, and freedom. May we all be enriched by your blessings, and may this service further our commitment to honor you, the country you have given us, and the brave men and women we call veterans. To this end, we pray. Amen.
You may be seated.
Veteran from the year we're talking about. Each veteran is going to receive an Estes Park Monument coin while they're standing, so you can recognize them too. So let's start with recognizing our World War II era veterans, 1941 to 45. Any World War II folks here? Wave your flag or stand up. Wherever you stay up, we got to get your coin here. The Livingstones. Is anybody in the crowd standing? Okay, let's give our World War II folks another round of applause. Okay, next, all Korean War veterans, please stand. Veterans who are here today, whether it's Cold War, Vietnam, Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Operations Afghanistan and Iraq, all current conflicts. Anyone who's a veteran that we haven't recognized yet, please stand up. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. While they're finishing giving those coins, I want to tell you about another group we're going to recognize. You may not understand who they are. We're going to recognize the Gold and Blue Star families today, those who may be in the audience. The Gold Star family are relatives of U.S. military members who died in battle in performance of their duties in the United States military in a time of war. Blue Star families are relatives of those serving in the armed forces during any period of war or hostilities. Now, we're not going to do coins, but we want to recognize any Gold Star family members who are here. There's not too many often, but if there's any, stand up and raise your hand. Oh, there's one back there. Wonderful. Welcome. Give her a round of applause. Find those guys with the coin, okay? Don't let them miss you. Okay, we want to leave. If there's any Blue Star families, please stand. Give them a round of applause. You all are going to stay fairly warm today on your hands because we're going to be applauding a lot of people, okay? So appreciate you doing it. And I hope that I see everyone that is here. First, particularly important in building this monument was the town of Estes Park. We want to welcome our mayor, Todd Jersa. Todd, if you'd stand, please. Let's give him a round of applause. We also want to recognize our trustees who are right up here. Stand up, you guys. You're not shy. There they are. Mayor Pro Tem Wendy, we have Bob, Cody, Ron. Thank you all for being here today. They supported us in every step of this great monument and coming to fruition. There's one other person, he's not here today, but we have to mention his name, Mr. Mayor, and that is Brian Berg and his team from the Parks Department. Brian Berg was out here 24 hours a day, basically, at least worrying about us and helping us to put this beautiful vision together. So he's not here. He's a great Coloradoan, so he went skiing today. I don't blame him, but let's give him a round of applause and have some sensation, okay? This committee that came together to do this actually grew out of the Honor Flight Committee, and we want to recognize the efforts of the Honor Flight here today also. We have had a local fund committee that has raised, this year we went over $100,000. Now that's worth a round of applause right there, okay? We have now sent 84 of our local veterans on the Honor Flight. We're going to keep doing Honor Flight as long as people want to go, and we have the ability to send them. We're sending Korean War folks now, Purple Heart folks ever, World War II. We pretty much covered our World War II folks, but we're working now on Korean and then the next era of veterans. Dan Glantz, are you here, Dan Glantz? Oh, good. Raise that flag so we can see you. Dan Glantz did our eagle and our flag. He's the sculptor from Loveland. Let's give Dan a round of applause. Now, Thorpe and Associates were our architects and designers for this project. Joe Calvin and John Bostron were our main project managers and designers. Where are Joe and John right now? They're over here. Raise your hand. Where's Joe? He's over there. There he is, back there. I tell you, we couldn't have done it without them. I don't think Roger's here today, Roger Thorpe, but if you see him, thank him also for what they did with Thorpe and Associates. Gary and Chris Hazelton, right over there. We could not have made you all know about this without them. Let's give them a round of applause. We thank you very, very much. There's another person who's not here today, but he, and you won't know him much, but he helped us a lot. Those coins that we handed out, his name is Mike Lynch. He's a U.S. Army veteran who is CEO of Western Heritage down the valley, and he helped us by giving us some of those coins as part of a donation. He designed the coins and put them together, and so he's not here, but I want you all to give him a round of applause also. You got to keep your hands warm anyway, so we'll keep doing this, all right? We have some great contractors who donated their time, their machinery.
I'd like to welcome a special guest, especially mine visitors with the National Guard. I'd like to welcome Colonel Scott Sherman. You can come on up, Colonel, please. He's the Chief of Staff of the Colorado National Guard. Our state military department has a big role with veterans in Colorado, and Colonel Sherman will now share a few words for our dedication.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. What a great day, and truly what a beautiful setting for this Veterans Memorial. I really congratulate the family on this. As a Colorado native whose father grew up in Estes Park, I'm truly honored to represent Major General Mike Burke, the Adjutant General of Colorado. Especially on this day where we recognize all veterans and the sacrifices they made and continue to make for our country. For the families and loved ones of veterans, this day is for you too. You sacrifice alongside your service member and veteran, and in doing so, you provide the love and support that our military veterans need to carry out our nation's combat emergency. These families, and especially the Gold and Blue Star families, still hold a special place in the heart of all Americans. As an officer in the Colorado National Guard, John supporting the war fight, and also defending the citizens of Colorado against any domestic emergencies. I do know that do this knowing that the veterans before we paved the road on which we walk every day for March. For that I salute. I also thank the people of Estes Park for supporting our veterans. Estes Park provides not only the view of a natural sanctuary.
The person I want to introduce is from our committee, our monument committee. She's the vice chairman. I'd like to Carrie Stavanis come forward. While she's coming forward, I want to say something about Carrie. She and I have worked hard together both on the honor flight committee and then on this. She's done an incredible amount of work. She's done an incredible amount of work getting this monument built. She works full-time at Good Sam, as you know, and yet she finds hours and hours to devote her passion in caring for our veterans. She's been involved with her veterans, housed at Good Sam for a long time, and has served as an honor flight guardian for lots of flights to Washington, D.C. When Vern proposed the monument concept a year ago, she found a new passion. She's a rock hound, she's a monument builder, and she's an amazing supporter. I really want you to welcome Carrie with another round of applause, please.
Thank you everyone for coming. I wanted to explain the rock hound part of that and just a few other pieces of the monument to you guys to let you know what's here and what's coming still. We had to raise the money for this, so we couldn't start on it until we had the money raised. And some of you might remember that there was a picnic pavilion right here. The monument was going to be over there, and the pavilion was going to stay here. And so we had to convince some people that if we gave them a couple of their picnic tables, that we would still make this a park for everybody to enjoy. And so you'll see a couple empty spaces where those picnic tables are going to go, just waiting for the concrete to cure a little longer. I spent 4 trips to 2 different rock places to pick out these rocks. And just so you know, it's really hard to find a rock that 18 inch wide. I did move these rocks several times. They moved them, I pointed them, so I really appreciate everyone doing that. I was going to introduce the committee members, and first and foremost, obviously, is Vern Marks, who can't be with us today. Gary Brown and myself, who have been together, I think, 6 years now, raising money together, so we're not going to talk to each other. Well, she hopped in for Vern. It's his son-in-law, so Craig jumped into our group and helped out. Scott Brunson cannot be with us today because he is on the USS Intrepid as a special guest today. So we decided that was a little more important than him today. It was on his bucket list, so I guess we all understand. Pretty great. Lori Button. Larry Carpenter. Bill Howell, who couldn't be with us today. He's at another function today. Dick Light. Opportunity to thank the spouses of everyone on the committee. So if the spouses
right there. And then the Parks Department is going to plant a lot of poppies, which is so great for a veterans site. So you'll all see that next spring when it really isn't as cold as it is today. The next person I'd like to read, kind of following our committee. Come on up, Craig, if you would. Craig Belshey, Terry introduced him. A lot of us know him from having been here with our school system for a lot of years. He's Vern Mertz's son-in-law, and he's going to read a statement that Vern sent to us. And I'd like to introduce Vern's family, who's with us here today also. Vern couldn't be here, but his daughter Peg is here. Right there, okay, good. And then we have his son Mike and wife Barb. They're there, wave your hand. We have daughter Janet and husband Bill Watson. They're there, good. And we have granddaughter John Rummy, husband Janet, and four children. They were going to walk to see you. You all are representing very well. They're hard shoes to fill, but we're glad to have all of you trying to do that. So we'll let Craig do the statement that Vern sent.
Vern Mertz is a World War II Navy veteran who served in active duty on an LSM carrier. His carrier made repeated beach landings on the island of Iwo Jima during one of the significant battles in the war in the Pacific. Vern was a longtime Estes Park resident and an active community volunteer. He was on the founding committees of the Estes Park Honor Flight and Estes Park Military Army and leave Estes Park in the spring due to health issues made worse by elevation. It truly breaks his heart that he's not here today to join this special unveiling, and he asked that I read the following. 1 year ago today, Gary Brown, Carrie Savanas, and I sat down with Town Administrator Frank Lancaster and Park Supervisor Brian Bird with the idea to build a Veterans Monument in Estes Park. A monument to honor the men and women veterans of Estes Park and the Estes Valley who sacrificed so much and asked for so little in return while serving our nation and preserving the freedom we so cherish. With Frank and Brian as defenders of our country, veterans of our community, both living and deceased, served our nation both in peacetime and in time of war. As guardians of freedom and for the protection of our American way of life. This monument would not have been possible if it not for the businesses and citizens of Estes Park. Your donations financially supported this project 100%, and we thank everyone in the community for their support. I also need to thank the Estes Park Veterans Monument Committee members, plus all the numerous volunteers that made this project possible. A special thanks goes to Gary Brown and Carrie Stavanis, who spearheaded the entire project from an idea a year ago to the full implementation of this project. Please remember in your thoughts and prayers the young men and women who are in active duty serving our nation's country around the world. God bless this day as we dedicate the Estes Park Veterans Monument to Estes Park. May God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America.
That sounded just like Vern. Thank you very much. Advocating for our veterans in the American Legion. And our local post led by Terry City has really supported this monument since we began. That's what I said. Terry's a United States Marine Corps combat veteran, Purple Heart recipient, Estes Park resident. Please welcome American Legion Post Commander Terry.
Become a vibrant community center that supports veterans, their families, and the entire Estes Valley community. So I'm proud to say our post supports Estes Park Scouting, Estes Park Legion Baseball, the Estes Valley Amateur Radio Club, the Estes Park Repertory Theater, an in-house Veterans Service Program that serves as a satellite office of the Veterans Center in Boulder, and we support this, the Estes Park Veterans Monument. Nearly 2 years ago, I threw my hat in the ring and ran as commander of our post. We had a slate of 10 officers, and we ran on a platform near the top of which was the construction of a Veterans Memorial. We envisioned a tourist attraction, a destination point. We even met with people to get ideas about land acquisition and funding. The whole concept was so overwhelming in terms of scope and dollars, and then other issues at the Legion took priority. Our idea of a Veterans Monument took a back seat. So when we learned of the Veterans Monument project last spring, it didn't take long to realize, thank you, thank you, thank you. This group, this honor flight group, would get her done, and we're proud to have played a small role in that. It's an honor to stand before you on this special day, a day my parents raised me to think of as Armistice Day, a day of peace. I still like to think of Veterans Day as a day of peace. Let me close by saying I hope to come here often to peacefully stand or sit, reflect, contemplate, and ponder not just my own military service, or my dad's, or my brother's, but that of all who have worn the uniform, and all of us who in our varying ways have thought it more important to serve than to be served. Thank you, thank you. I hope you all are as proud of what our small Estes Park community has accomplished here as I am.
Joined the Connecticut Air National Guard, where he flew the A-10. He served in many different command positions, retiring as Brigadier General, Chief of Staff of Connecticut Air National Guard. Please welcome General Skaston.
Thank you, Gary. What a wonderful day today. The purpose of the Estes Park Veterans Monument is, number one, to honor, and number two, to help us all remember the tens of millions of fellow Americans who have served our nation since the Revolutionary War up until the present time. And we especially remember the men and women who gave their lives in defense of our country and our allies, and the thousands missing in action, and those who served time as prisoners of war. May their dedication, their deeds, and often their sacrifice be a constant source of inspiration and motivation for us all. And may this monument here, during World War II, it was more like 12%. So in addition to perpetuating the memory of veterans and the departed, including numerous Estes Valley residents during the past 100 years, we are providing a venue for all veterans and their families, and millions of visitors to our beautiful valley here from around the world to pause and to reflect. This beautiful, thought-provoking monument to our Armed Forces veterans, situated in this very high visibility location, will be that constant reminder. It'll forever contribute to educating all who observe it, and remind us that just a small percentage of dedicated American men and women always have raised their hand, sworn an oath in order to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, and have defended our Constitution and precious freedoms.
Our monument would not have been possible without the support of the town of Estes Park. I'm going to ask now Mayor Jerse to come forward. While he's coming forward, while the mayor comes forward, I'd ask all of our 10 people who are going to uncover the rock to come and stand by your rock, okay? While the mayor talks. Have all the rocks covered? Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mayor.
Thank you. I am so honored to be a part of today's gathering. This is an important day in the history of Estes Park, and one that is long overdue. We have spent the last 11 months celebrating the centennial of Estes Park, the people and the places that make this the special place that it is. It is only fitting that on this Veterans Day, we have the most important celebration of the year, the dedication of the Veterans Monument. For without those that dedicated their lives to protecting America and defending our freedoms, our centennial wouldn't have much meaning. On behalf of the town of Estes Park, I'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our veterans, those that are with us today, and those that have passed. I also want to express gratitude to the people who made this possible. The Veterans Monument Committee for their vision and perseverance to make this monument a reality. Thanks to the generous outpouring of financial support from donors, and thank you for the ongoing support provided by our town staff. I'm so glad that our team could directly support this effort. I am truly honored and humbled to help unveil this majestic landmark for our veterans. Are you ready for the unveiling? Yeah!
Fanfare. That was perfect. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and team, for unfolding it. Now you can see how the dimension of this monument has turned out to be. Talk about what this is about to our veterans. And I'm going to welcome up Captain Dick Lai. He's a 1962 graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. He's a submariner and a naval intelligence officer. Captain Lai, it's all yours.
Thank you, Gary. And it's just beautiful to see all of you out here. Maybe your skin is turning a little blue and your teeth are chattering like mine. But I'd like to address with you some important history. It is fitting that on our 100th anniversary, we also built this monument out of a local idea, local effort, via local donations, using mostly local support. The monument is located in an accessible, natural, and beautiful setting, and is made mostly from materials natural to our surrounding area. Its main feature is the landing, or coming home, of an eagle, representing one of the most profound of national images of America. The bald eagle signifies America's founding ideals of democracy, rights, liberty, opportunity, and equality. It dramatically symbolizes strength, courage, freedom, and longevity. This bird, native only in North America, encompasses these qualities in the same way that the newly formed United States did in 1775. Protecting the centerpiece are 6 granite boulders bearing bronze plaques to honor each branch of our military. The entire park presents a welcoming flagstone walkway and picnic areas in which visitors may sit, ponder the meaning of this location, and pay honor to our veterans. Now turn your attention back to the centerpiece, where we have featured our national symbol in bronze, Old Glory.
I am Old Glory with a most beautiful message. Born amid the first flames of America's fight for freedom, I am the symbol of a country that has grown from a small group of 13 colonies to a nation united, a nation of 50 sovereign states, a symbol of liberty and strength. I have traveled far and endured much to carry my message of hope throughout the world. From the frozen forests of Valley Forge to the blood-soaked fields of Gettysburg, the sticky mud of the Marne, and the treacherous sands of Iwo Jima. From the icy hills of Korea to the steaming jungles of Vietnam, the burning sands of the Middle East, and the thin mountain air of Afghanistan, from deep below the sea to the airless void of space, I have stood as the emblem of our unity, our thoughts, and our purpose as a nation for almost 240 years. I am Old Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our dedication, we want to remind everyone what these plaques and flags represent. Each service flag will now be presented and posted next to its associated service plaque. I encourage you to stand or raise your hand and wave when your service flag or the flag of your family members who are serving is presented. Lieutenant, United States Army, retired. The Army flag is made up of the national colors, red, white, and blue, with a golden fringe. It consists of a blue replica of the official seal of the Board of War and Ordnance adopted by the Continental Congress in 1779. The seal is on a pure white background. Beneath it is a broad scarlet scroll bearing the inscription in white letters, United States Army. Beneath the scroll is 1775, the year in which the Army was created, with the appointment of General George Washington as Commander-in-Chief. Officially adopted by President Eisenhower in 1956, this banner symbolizes a branch of the military service older than our nation itself. Founded on June 14th of 1775 by the Continental Congress, the Army has persevered ever since, performing its mission with great distinction as one of this nation's most steadfast defenders. This banner has flown with valor and honor from the Revolutionary War through Civil and World Wars, Korea, Vietnam, and Operations Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom. The United States Marine Corps, posted by Terry Rizzuti, United States Marine Corps combat veteran and Purple Heart recipient in Vietnam. The eagle, globe, and anchor emblazoned in gold on a sea of scarlet with its motto, Semper Fi, which means always faithful. This pennant, adopted in 1939, has at all times been held high, proudly proclaiming the willingness of those under it to serve regardless of place or condition. This flag represents a branch of the military service that has been the first to fight since November 10th, 1775. Marines, happy birthday on the 242nd birthday celebrated yesterday. As their battle hymn so proudly proclaims, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, it symbolizes the time-honored tradition of America's finest, the Expeditionary Force, a flag that tells us the Marines have landed and the situation is well in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, the proud flag of the United States Marine Corps. Navy, posted by Hugh McTeague, United States Navy, Korean War era veteran. Evolving from the historic naval jack that gave full meaning to the phrase victory at sea, this ceremonial ensign was formally adopted in 1959. Enclosed in a cable-laid rope with its dark blue field and golden fringe, the center depicts a three-masted ship, a conventional anchor, and the American eagle. This flag represents ships and men who performed so gallantly in the American Revolution, at Tripoli, Lake Champlain, Manila Bay, on Atlantic Convoy, at Midway Island, Leyte, in Korea, Vietnam, and in the Gulf. It symbolizes the projection of naval power by means of aviation, amphibious and space assets that have evolved through more than 3 centuries of dominance on, over, and under the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, the flag of the United States Navy. United States Air Force, posted by Lieutenant Colonel Lauren Johnson, United States Air Force, retired. Driven by core values of integrity, service before self, and excellence in all they do, our nation's newest military service has their coat of arms centered within their flag. The American bald eagle represents the United States in its awesome air power. The blue background represents the sky they have dominated for more than 6 decades. And the white clouds behind the eagle show the start of a new day, unencumbered by conventional thinking. The original 13 colonies are represented by the 13 white encircling stars. This flag, adopted by President Truman in 1951, represents their only military service that is organized, trained, and equipped solely to exploit air, space, and cyber power in the defense of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the flag of the United States Air Force. The United States Coast Guard, posted by Brad Fitch Smith, U.S. Coast Guard veteran. Derived from the banner first flown by Alexander Hamilton and the U.S. Revenue Cutter Service when our nation was founded, the colors in this ensign are all symbols. The color red stands for youth and sacrifice of blood for liberty's sake. The color blue not only stands for justice, but also for the covenant against oppression. And the white symbolizes the desire for light and purity. On this field of pure white, this ensign proudly displays the national coat of arms, 13 stars, the year of its birth, 1790, and its Latin motto, Semper Paratus, always ready. This standard represents a branch of the armed services that has fought in every war, saved billions of dollars in property and thousands of lives from shipwrecks and floods, and rescued hundreds of thousands of people from countless disasters. It is, like the lighthouses it has flown from, a true beacon of hope. Ladies and gentlemen, the flag of the United States Coast Guard. The Army and Air National Guard, hosted by Colonel Scott Sherman, United States Army, Colorado Army National Guard, and Brigadier General Dan Skase, United States Air Force retired, Connecticut Air National Guard. Our National Guard traces its history back to the militia forces that made our country free. The Guard's birthday is December 1636. 1636. When the first militia regiments in North America were organized in Massachusetts. Our National Guard, both Army and Air, are represented by the Minuteman, the eternal symbol of readiness to serve and fight for country. In our monument, we celebrate the Guard with the National Guard symbol, with their motto, always ready, always there. This was true in 1775, and it is still true today, as Army and Air National Guard soldiers and airmen are deployed around the globe in support of our nation's missions. Ladies and gentlemen, the flags of the Army and Air National Guard. Now complete with the symbols of our armed forces of the United States of America.
We have one more flag ceremony we'd like to do today to represent dedication to the United States flag. We're going to do a flag ceremony. This is a ceremony that is respect for our flag. It's done not only at military funerals, but at retirement ceremonies, recognizing service to our nation. Our ceremony is narrated by Estes Park resident, Commander L. Bryant, currently serving in the United States Naval Reserve, and we were performed by her honor guard coming from the Navy Information Operations Command, Buckley Air Force, Denver. I want to say the names of these folks so you'll know who they are coming forward. We will have a cryptologic technician for collections first class, Kenneth Madden, an intelligence specialist second class, Nathan Blue, and a cryptologic technician collections seaman, Joaquin Gordon. So if we would now do the folding of the United States flag ceremony.
Portion of the flag denoting honor is the canton of blue containing the stars, representing the states our veterans served in uniform. The canton field of blue dresses from left to right and is inverted when draped as a pall on a casket of a veteran who has served our country in uniform. In the Armed Forces of the United States, the ceremony of retreat. The flag is lowered, folded in a triangle fold, kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. Stripes represent the original.
Or give me death. Patrick Henry. The fourth fold.
These are the times that try men's souls.
The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he that stands it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Thomas Paine. The fifth fold. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
The sixth fold.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility,
provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people, or a redress of grievances.
The eightfold. The basis of our political system
is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions and governments. George Washington.
They are in possession of,
and which no other people on earth enjoy. Thomas Jefferson. The 10th fold. 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Abraham Lincoln.
The 11th fold.
Give me your tithe, refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my land beside the golden door.
Emma Lazarus, inscription
on the Statue of Liberty. The 12th fold. Ask not to approach John Fitzgerald Kennedy, judged by the color of their skin,
but by the content of their character. Martin Luther King Jr. Of the United States, preserving for us the rights and freedoms we enjoy today.